Hello, Tito Jeff here, Ormoc City, Leyte, the Philippines. Today is Tuesday, July 22, 2025. It's about noon here. Just had lunch and I'm full. And I've been to the dentist this morning. That's what I wanted to talk about. Going to the dentist in the Philippines. Now, I brought with me some records, dental records. Before I left America, I went to the dentist and said, give me a printout of my dental records, and they did. But it's been 3 years since I've lived here. I have not been to the dentist. And I brush every day, a couple times a day. Recently, I started flossing again. So my teeth are in good shape. Went to the dentist last week. I went to see a dentist. And I did not want to go to the dentist that my wife goes to because I've been there with her. And it's a small waiting room. Uncomfortable. It's hot. And you have to wait. Well, this dentist that I found in Ormoc, who I will not name, if you want to know the name and you live here, send me a comment and I'll tell you privately. But so I went to this dentist. I was walking by the office. And it looked nice inside, the glass door. Nice waiting area. It was air conditioned. And I went in and asked and said, do you make appointments? Yes. So you shouldn't have to wait, at least not very long, if you have an appointment. So I made an appointment. And I went back. And my appointment was at, I forget what time, 11 o'clock? And it was 12 or 12:15 before I got in. I think he had some people walk in with emergency problems. That's okay. So I got in the chair. It's a nice office. Had a big screen TV in front of my chair. He had lots of nice shiny equipment. And so he examined me. He gave me pictures of my mouth with a camera and a open wide and like that. And that hurt. And he showed me the pictures up on the big screen. And he took x-rays. And he showed me the x-rays. Very specific x-rays after the pictures. In the pictures he showed me, I have three crowns from previous activity. I had two, root canals. And I had one tooth, I think on the bottom, but it had so many cavities over time. And it had another one, and the doctor said, I really can't feel that. It's going to break. So he said, best you just put a crown on it. So we did. And so one of the crowns, at least, is about 20 years old. I don't know which one. So he showed me pictures. And I could see in the pictures my gum receding from the edge of the crown, which exposes my jawbone. And that's not good, because that'll damage the jawbone. Your gums protect your bones. And same thing on the other side. And you can see a little bit of inflammation where that was happening. No cavities, no problems, except that receding gum. And, oh, here comes trouble. I thought that was my little buddy coming to play. He's outside. He's not going to come in, I think. Anyhow. So, his recommendation was that we replace these two crowns, and instead of putting back porcelain crowns, he would install zirconium crowns. And that was going to cost 18,000 pesos for each crown. You want to sit up here with Daddy? Come here. Sit on Daddy's knee. No. Okay, we're going to stop the video for a minute. Okay, JJ came to get some tools so he could fix his little red car. So he recommended replacing these crowns at 18,000 pesos each, 36,000 pesos. And the office visit that I had to learn that was 1,800 pesos for x-rays and examination. No cleaning. They don't clean the teeth here unless you ask them to. It's not part of the regular visit. There's no dental hygienist. he told me that he used to have a hygienist, but people expect to see the doctor here. They don't want to see a hygienist working on their teeth. So that doesn't go over very well. So he ended that after a while. So I got to thinking about it. I came home, told my wife, oh, I need to have 2 crowns replaced. 36,000 pesos. She said, oh, mahal, it's expensive. And yes, it was. It is. But it's probably pretty cheap compared to a dentist trip in America. It's about $640, which is probably what one of my crowns cost me originally, even after insurance, 20 years ago. So, but I got to thinking about it. I said, I don't know. There was just something about this guy. And he seemed really nice, but they're also just different. He wasn't... What? I got somebody crying on. What do you want? You want your tools? Okay. I'm in your way. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Daddy got a boo-boo. Okay, so I got to thinking about it, and I had an appointment, and then they canceled. They postponed it. So then over the weekend, I got to thinking. I said, maybe I should go see somebody else, get a second opinion. So I did. I went to my wife's dentist, and I got there early. I got there at about 8:45. Signed my name in a book, saying that I wanted to see the doctor, and I was the second one. Oh, you want these tools? Okay. Gotta get the tools over there where JJ can pick them up. So, I was number 2 in line. And about 10:15, she started seeing people. And I got in at about 10:35. Sat in the chair, told her I wanted to have an examination. I said, I have some crowns that are old. I want you to examine them and tell me if there's any problems. So she gave me an examination. That took about 5 minutes. And she says, yep, you have receding gums on these 2 crowns. And she said, we can fill that in with some composite. I said, okay. I said, do the crowns need to be replaced? She said, no. I'm shocked. So she did the procedure without the shot. There's nothing painful about it. So she gave me, fixed both sides. Also, before that, she cleaned my teeth. The total cost, she told me, 4,000 pesos for the work she did that day. I didn't bring that much cash with me because I didn't know what I was going to do. I had about $37.50 in my pocket, so I got it. I said, I'll have to bring you the rest later. She says, don't worry about it. We'll give you the senior discount. So there's a difference in these 2 dentists. In one, a nice shiny office, and everything is slick and shiny, and kind of barren. In the other office, you have a small, cramped waiting room, but you see lots of posters of Psalms 91, Thank You, Jesus. You could tell this dentist is a believer in Jesus Christ. So the other guy, and the way he talked too, I won't go into details, but you kind of tell he was kind of shady. So anyhow, I got it done. So after I'm finished, I walked down the street to the other dentist. Walked in. I said, I need my medical records, my dental records, because they kept them. They were going to make copies, and that would get them back. And so I picked them up, and I said, I need to cancel on Friday. And she said, okay. She looked shocked. It was the receptionist and his assistant. And so I got home, and I got another text message. Sir, do you want to cancel, or do you want to postpone? I said, no, I want to cancel. So you have to be a little bit careful here. I think I was about to get the foreign guide tax at the dentist office. That'll be the third time that I've done that. So first was my wedding planner. The second was a van driver in Cebu City. And this guy. So, got to be careful. If you're not sure, take your time, go see another doctor, get a second opinion, like I did. And so I'll continue to go see Dr. Mobilla, that's her name. The good doctor is Dr. Mobilla, Mobilla, on Osmania Street in Ormoc City. And I think I need to go help my little buddy JJ work on his car now. If he's not finished already. He likes to play with his tools. Tito Jeff, Ormoc City, Leyte, the Philippines.